Alright, Trashkin. Last time, we got back on the Dark Brotherhood line after a long hiatus. So, we are headed our way back to Whiterun. We gotta take the long wing because unfortunately there aren't any carriages or boats in Falkreath. So, we're gonna have to hoof it on back towards Whiterun. Make our way to Volrund, near the halted stream camp. It's going to be a long walk, but I'm sure something interesting will happen on our way out. And of course, last time we hit 60 smithing. So, we of course finally have arcane blacksmithing and some improved shrouded gear. Now, if I've done my math correctly, by holding off to level 30, we've accomplished two primary goals. The first one was hitting 60 in smithing, allowing us to improve any enchanted armor. The second was, of course, that should mean that a particular set of armor that we'll be encountering eventually should be at its highest drop table amounts. God willing, and the levy don't rise.
That's your best.
Happy to lend a hand there, friend. You have a pleasant day. You know what? It's worth dealing with the slaughterfish. Oh, hey there. Hey, fishing supplies. I found another spot.
I've been hunting and fishing in these parts for years.
Okay. Do you have a spare rod, perhaps? Aha! Alright, fine. Aha! I can see this is going to be a rough curve for me. Okay, so it reads on release. Come on, game. Oh, heck. That a dead moose? Oh no, that... Oh, that's a live moose, okay. Live caribou? Eh, come on, there gotta be something here. Ah. Alright, well, we've learned I am terrible at this. Okay, we'll come back to this a little bit later. But we at least found a free fishing rod. Alright. Oh hey, some Nernroot. So fun fact, the green foam ability in alchemy, yeah, it's the only plant not affected by it. Now the brouhaha therein, oddly enough, is damn near anything else you can gather from that's static. will double, like gathering from pheasants, hanging dried herbs, etc., etc., etc. Live stuff, on the other hand, not so much. Oh, hey, it's our favorite bard. How's it going, bud? Well, I could take that long, winding route up. Or I could snake some free iron here. Oh, there's another deer. How you
I've
doing?
been hunting and fishing in these parts for years.
Ah, there we are. Gonna need that iron ore. Certainly I blew through the 30 I had on hand. And my dwarven ingots. But, you know what? I didn't do the intro. I did not do the intro. Ladies, gentlemen, esteemed non-binaries, Trashkin all. Good evening and welcome to Trash Tier Gaming. We're, of course, playing Skyrim, A Thief's Life. My challenge run, in which I am deadlocked on daggers, bows only apply to dragons, for direct damage that is, and of course, I'm forbidden heavy armor. And invisibility. I don't get to be invisible. Well, more precisely, I can be invisible, I just can't benefit from it. You know, some stuff like vampire dust does that, and I need the alchemy experience. So I made sure to do it somewhere where there was nobody else. So I could not possibly be construed of having benefited from being invisible. Beyond the fact that it happened. Oh, right. Oop. I thought I was being slick for a minute there. Now, we just gotta work our way north of Whiterun. And we're back to General Assassin to-dos. I don't remember if we're gonna score the armor here, but it felt like about the right time, so I thought to myself, why not? Ah, don't worry about it. I'm fine and dandy. You just make sure your milk's fresh. Ah, brook bass. Must be one of them no fishable types. Ah, come on, game. There we go. Alright, we'll take the west side of things. I suppose we did learn I can manage giants these days. By a very narrow margin. Bonk. The rest of your pack can just wonder what happened to you. You know, I keep seeing ferns and my brain goes, ooh, that looks a little bit like an ore cluster. Even now, I think, ooh, is that a, no. Is it a, no. Wait, the Khajiit's set up here? That feels strange. Well, did vote for a lot of corundum. Don't think I have anything to sell. And I wasn't aware that the Khajiits pitched camp here before. Oh. You're a Stormcloak set. Okay. That's fun. I don't need the extra weight right now. Karmically or in terms of items. Takes me long enough to reset between runs as it is. Like, I gotta get to a carriage, I gotta take that carriage to Morphal, or alternatively, Solitude, and from there, I gotta slide on out. Huh, I've never been on this side of the river before? Oh yeah, I keep breaking to the west side of things, don't I? I suppose. Downpour Farm. Well, it's closed for the day, clearly. Weird. Thought I found a farmer amongst this bunch. Hey, buddy. Yeah, I was after your antlers, but game don't like to give as evenly as that. Alright, we'll just make our way past the watch. Meander on in. Hopefully avoiding... Oh, there you go. There you go. I really look forward to not having to run yous down anymore. Large antlers? Large antlers! How's it going, boys? You doing good? I hope so. Know how rough you guys get it with those random bandits attacks. Remind me to reverse pickpocket you some Idar cheese. Anybody else? Remember right. There is a sundry vein round here. Think gold. Yeah, it's been ages since I've been up here. Remember getting into a couple of scrapes with saber cats around here. Speaking of scrapes. More large antlers. More trophies for my wall. I know there was a mineral deposit somewhere around here. Well, you know how it goes. The game giveth, the game taketh away. It certainly doesn't look like it's going to be problems. Oh, hey. Mass paralysis. Oh, why not? Why often deer fall into these? I mean, it must happen eventually, right? Well, Vorund it is. Oh, excuse me, Volund. Oh, I know this routine. You scatter some gold and a note on the floor. Nice try. Ah, silenced tongue, skeptical, obvious now. The old hymns had truth to them. The relief wasn't far from the entrance, just as they said. I've no doubt that it hides the entrance to Kevin's tomb. 2 keys must be hidden somewhere nearby, ceremonial replicants of Okin and Idrith. Favored weapons when Kevin went into battle. I don't dare to explore further without hiring bodyguards to accompany me. However, to think the tongue chieftain Kimball could be entombed just behind a few feet of stone. The ancestor we scarcely believed was real. Twice damned for planning this foolish scouting trip. I should have hired those sellswords in the first place. Perhaps there's no need. This place is just a tomb after all, and there are no obvious signs of habitation. It isn't as though the 1,000-year-old dead will mind if I have a look around. Womp womp wah. Let's see what else we got going on here. Patience. Discipline. Just gotta wait. Just gotta wait. Well, not quite according to plan, but it'll do. Right, top side. This doesn't seem to be leading the way I hope it does. Gotta burn off the old stock. There we go. They'll meander back to where they belong. Up. Yeah. I'll take those Nord arrows. What are those can become Nordic hero arrows? Skull. Nice. But, perhaps went a little too smooth. A ceremonial sword. Incidentally, for those of you wondering what does this have to do with assassinations and your previous goal, Rasp, nothing. I just happen to be honed Nord mace. Okay, I'm taking that. We'll take an axe. The unhoned you can keep. Nord maces are usually not something you see. I think those got added by one of the Creation Club routines, no doubt. Well, I'll take that bow and an axe And then after the notched and such, I think we got a pretty good pile for the collection, no doubt. Yeah, why not? I can always drop it later. I keep forgetting I don't set off pressure plates. Alright. So it leads back over there. Let's make sure there's no other surprises here. After all, when you're rushing through, it's easy to miss fine details. Alright. Ah, yes, you had an ancient Nordic greatsword. Well, that's one. Remember when ancient Nordic nonsense gave us trouble? All right. It's one wing down. Well, let's scope this then. Snook. Nada. Oh, ancient warhammer. Yoink. Well, that went smoothly. Oh, here we go. Hey! That reminds me. Let's see, greatsword, warhammer. Oop, that can go. A hound mace. I think that's the whole set. I do know swords come in notched in Hound too. Oh yeah, I know a trap when I see one. Oh great, a Death Lord. Uh-oh. Yeah, here we go. Good lord, that's whiff armor reduction. Ebony arrows. Ebony bow. Don't mind if I do. That is an oddly modern-looking mount for that, but okay. I'm just saying, why wouldn't the plaque be stone? Well, that makes 2 items. Ah, another Ancient Nord Warhammer. Well, I only have 1 for the collection. I should probably grab 2 of each, but I am fine with being short when I get around to making it, to think of it. Ah, yes, we did get an Ancient Nord Battle Axe. Terrific! Souvenirs for everyone. I see. Throw that? Salt? There we go. Activate the door and defeat. Okay. Easier said than done, I suppose. Sounds interesting. Burnt corpse. Oh, I hear a word in the distance. Here's someone up and around. Stay down, buddy. You've earned your route. Hound. Okay, fine. Hound axe. Don't mind if I do. Uh-oh. Oh, I got instant. Woof. I am curious to see what the hell's on that wall, though. Virulent frenzy poison. I wonder why they burned. Is there a story there? Or are they just very unlucky? Bingo. Can I maybe? No. What? I was vaguely aware of those caping mages, but okay, again, but better. Like, honestly, Trashkin, I really did not expect, or honestly, Trashkin, I really did not expect sneak attacking the secondary to be the correct solution to this problem. This is going to be real tricky. Alright, so we definitely need to take out the other first. Oh, how? Come on! This is gonna be problems. There's gotta be a way to win this out. I just need to find it. You know, every now and again you do have to reassess and just come back later, but it's worth busting your nose a few times on the wall. Every now and again. As long as you're not hurting yourself. You know? Fairly sure I'm not getting spotted over here. Life Aura Whisper. Ah. One less thing to worry about. I think that's everything to loot here. Oh, that leads back the way I came. Okay, that's why I was hearing stuff. That makes sense now. Well, let's see what that shout does, shall we? Voice is not a shout, but a whisper revealing the life forces of any and all. Why not? Again. Oh man, really? 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 Well, we at least got a rank of light armor out of it. Oh, forget that. Level up. Alright, we're at 250, so stamina. It's been forever since we upgraded one-handed, isn't it? Alright, we need 80. I don't think there's anything that's gonna help us out of this jam. Let's consider light armor for a moment, shall we? Let's see, we're at 65. What's that movement do? Avoiding all damage from a melee attack. Okay, that sounds terrific. Ugh. This is gonna be real rough, Trashkin. Real rough. Gotta figure it out. It's gonna take time, effort, and a lot of re-rolling. The joys of a melee-centric challenge build. Up. Bingo. Oh, right. Stamina. Wait, hang on to it. Hang on to it. I can't. Frenzy Poison's not going to help me out. Okay, we did better, but not great. Oh, this I don't have to do this, Trashkin, but now I'm compelled. I feel the need. Probably should have upgraded my daggers after I hit advanced. Well, I did, but I don't think there's an additional level of polish to apply to these necessarily. Alright, let's go ahead and make it. Oh, Wolf Queen Volume 4, what do you know? Real popular book, that. Just overwrite that. Yeah, your eyes gonna close real quick, bud. Alright. Since the rest of it is me gambling, really makes a wish. Really wish I had a ranged option so I could plunk 1, fade into the violence, plunk 2. Well, we may as well go for the full course. And we're gonna keep that bank because I'm gonna need that instant heal. Huh. Scaled Orcish. Dragon Priest Dagger. Minor Mage, Shaladar, and Labyrinth. What was that? A Dragon Priest Dagger. 15 damage. I'm not sure what it's equivalent to, but fascinating find nonetheless. Okay, I definitely want this roll to be the thing, so... Either I just walked over it the last time, or that was something... Yeah, I probably just walked over it. Bingo. Definitely sneak up on him. Ah! Alright, so I gotta really finesse the daggers. Oh, well, hell. Now. Do a flurry. Savagery. Savagery. Good lord, that is terrifying. Oh. So close. But so far. Okay, let's consider maybe not committing as hard to Marked for Death. Elemental Fearing, maybe? We stay calm, we wait. Then we drop them. He'll move again eventually. It's just waiting him out. This feels like forever. Oh. This dual wielder v dual wielder thing's not really working out, but... Yep, you can check a pot while falling through the air. Alright, let's see how they do with, say, Fusruda. Woo! Okay. We're gonna go right ahead and save. That luck is not gonna happen twice. And I will... Ah, man. Okay. Load. As soon as you get stuck in geometry, what can I tell you, Trashkin? You take a risk and sometimes you come out goose eggs. Dwarven maze, steel maze, Orkin. Well, Trashkin. Yeah! That's mine now. That's mine now. That's mine now. That's mine now. That's definitely mine now. Shield. Scorching. Hey, a copy of Nightfall's of the Sentinel. Too much. Ah. Hold that thought.
By the almighty divines, you've come. You've actually come. This dreadful black sacrament thing. It worked. Right then. You prefer to listen, is that it? Well, you must represent the Dark Brotherhood. I certainly wasn't expecting anyone else. So, I'll cut right to the chase. I would like to arrange a contract. Several, actually. I dare say the most important work your organization has had in, well, centuries.
Mm-hmm. Go on.
As I said, I want you to kill several people. You'll find the targets as well as their manners of elimination quite varied. I'm sure someone of your disposition will probably even find it enjoyable.
Possibly.
But you should know that these killings are but a means to an end, for they pave the way to the most important target. The real reason I'm speaking with a cutthroat in the bowels of this detestable crypt, for I seek the assassination of the Emperor.
You have my attention. Leaders rise and fall, business is business. You want us to kill the Emperor of Tormiel.
It's a shocking request, I know, but it is inside the purview of what you Dark Brotherhood types do, isn't it?
Yes.
If history is to be believed, you must understand, so much has led to this day, so much planning and maneuvering. Now you're here, as if the very stars have finally aligned. But I digress. Here, let me give you these. They are to be delivered to your, superior. Rexus! The items.
You do realize paying me in goods is perhaps a bad idea.
Rexus will now give you 2 items
Here.
which must be puzzled. The sealed letter will explain everything that needs to be done. The amulet is quite valuable. You can use it to pay for any and all expenses.
Okay, we're at capacity. I can't even pick out, like, flowers at this point without risking, being loaded down. So, first things first, Whiterun. Second thing, home. Third thing, back to Solitude. Then back to Falkreath. Oh, Trashkin, I tell ya, these challenge runs. Oh god, I could have dropped the elk hide. I am a dip, Trashkin. Oh wait, that looks like... Is that... No, that's just... That's just dead mammoth. No, there's a decent ore spot of something or other around here. Once. Am I imagining things, Trashkin? Well, if you remember whatever ore I found out there, well, those bandits are about to have a very bad week. What? I'm the Dragonborn. I'm not solving everyone's dragon problem. I'll just, loop the long way around here. Yeah, they're still busy with them bandits. And hopefully they'll stay that way. Fortunately, I have enough stamina to run a good ways. Unfortunately, dragons get bored easily. Ah, there we go. This will get us right on over to the stables. No problems. And then back home. And from home, Solitude, so on and so forth. You know, I should really bother to learn if Morphle has a boat. No, seriously, you can just zip along the coast. Ah, good, the carriage is back. Last time that was a problem. Morphle and step on him, my good man.
Where do you want to go? Climb and back, and we'll be off. Oh, steady.
You know, given the amount of money and influence I have, you'd think I'd be able to just, you know, hire a carriage or carriage route there, but no. Hey, buddy. Come on home. How's it going, champ? Like, the downside of horse in Skyrim is they don't have great speed, but they do have pretty good stamina. All right, north. They should really name you something. Belvedere, Argos, Aphos. What do you think, bud? Ah, strong silent type in here. Petunia. We'll call you Petunia. Job's yours until you're tired of it, or you get bored, or you wander off. No, there I am, just minding my own business, and along comes a horse. Ah, horseback combat. As I recall, not particularly refined in this game. Come on, Petunia. We gotta get home. That's a good horse. You have a good one now. Appreciate the ride. Well, Trashkin, work to do. There I go, muting myself again. Trashkin, like I was saying, we really are on something of a schedule here. And yes, Yeah, Trashkin, I'm going to pause, and I'm going to disconnect that mute button now. Excuse me a moment. There we are, Trash. You know, it's the weirdest thing. It worked just fine back when I was playing Cry of Fear, which, you know, it was toggle to crouch, or excuse me, control to crouch, and back then it was never a problem. But I started playing Skyrim a little more, and all of a sudden I started palming that, well, I use a K55 from good old Corsair, and and it has the G keys, which, you know, are extended keys that are unassigned. It's supposed to work with Elgato's Stream Deck program, but it never did. Like, it would work and then not, and then work and then not, and then I had to assign the keys anyway, and it was me going, if I have to assign the keys anyway, I may as well just use the program hot. And one of the things I didn't know is if you try to save a few bucks and use Windows Home, first off, if you can afford to get Windows Professional, always get Windows Professional, because Home is just so bad. It's made for people that don't know how to computer.
Need a... I can
Like-
take you to any of the... Where do you want to go?
Like, if you're inexperienced, by all means, go with Windows Home. If you're experienced like me, on the other hand, there's a lot of weird stuff that you have to go in and tell the computer to run program as admin. Like, the one that broke my brain is in order for hotkeys to work on OBS, it has to be run in admin mode or it won't work. Which made me go, why did no tutorial I found say, hey, if this is the version of Windows you're using, you're going to need to make sure you're running as an admin first, or this will not work. So, like, I wasted an afternoon trying to make sense of this. Heave-ho! Wait, Petunia? How did you get from here to there? Did you just know I was going to need to take a ride? Well, thank you, and good luck. Why weren't you the fastest horse in Skyrim you know, good luck to you, Petunia. I'll see you again, I'm sure. Petunia is a hell of a mare, let me tell you. Well, mission complete. And with a bonus.
You're back. Good. All right, so, did you meet this Motier? What did he want?
To kill the Emperor.
You're joking.
I wish.
What's this?
The letter explains it. The ambulance for
By
expenses.
Sithis? You're not joking.
No, I'm not.
To kill the Emperor of Tamriel. The Dark Brotherhood hasn't done such a thing since the assassination of Pelagius. As a matter of fact, no one has dared assassinate an Emperor of Tamriel since the murder of Uriel Septim, and that was 200 years ago.
You don't say. Surely
No,
the Night
she
Mother wouldn't
certainly
misdirect
wouldn't.
us.
And, for whatever reason, she chose to relay Motier's information to you. I don't know exactly what's going on here, if you're the listener, or this is some fluke, or what. But what we now have before us...
We're accepting?
You're damn right we'll accept it. If we pull this off, the Dark Brotherhood will know a fear and respect we haven't seen in centuries. You think I'd abandon an opportunity to lead my family to glory? But this is all so much to take in. I need time to read the letter and figure out where we go from here. And this amulet. I'm thinking we need
Penny
that
for your
amulet
thought?
appraised. I want to know where it came from, how much it's worth, and if we can actually get away with selling it. And there's only one man who can give us what we need. Delvin Mallory. He's a fence, a private operator. Works out of the Ratway in Riften. Give me the letter. Bring Mallory the amulet. Find out everything you can and sell it if he's willing. He'll offer a letter of credit. That's fine.
Understood.
Delvin Mallory and the Dark Brotherhood have... history. He can be trusted.
Understood. Incidentally, come to think of it, that takes me out to Riften Way. And that, of course, means a few things. Sup?
Yes?
Ah, no additional advice, same job, got it. Hey, buddy!
Will there ever come a time when the people of Skyrim no longer need our services? I
Likely
think
not.
Still here? What's the matter? There are, indeed. There's Dekus, a shipwreck scavenger, Mirandru Joe, a traveling caravaner, and Honoriath, a hunter.
Alright, tell me
The
about
Wood
Norya.
Elf may run a stall in the city, but he retreats to the plains outside Whiterun to hunt. Kill him there, and no one will bear witness. He's an accomplished wizard, and locating him may be challenging as he travels with the caravans.
What about
He's an
Dekus?
Argonian layabout, likes to scavenge shipwrecks. My guess is he'll run if threatened, or swim if given the chance.
Understood.
Good luck, and try not to get yourself killed.
These sound challenging. I don't remember taking these.
Brother.
Hope they're not part of the Radiant.
Brother, watch yourself out there.
Yes, ma'am. Well, we are just south. Let's see. Open up the old quest log. I don't know if I care to. Come to think of it, I should make sure these are entirely necessary before I proceed. Excuse me a moment, Trashkin. Yep, those are a part of the run. I was afraid I might have gotten into the Radiant quest early. Well, this is going to involve a little bit of creativity. So, the goal is simple. Execute another free contracts. Head over to Riften. Solve the problem. Cash in the to-dos. And profit. Heck am I going? Oh, I'm on the wrong road entirely. I took the looping around somehow. Whoops. I mean, it all looks like the same forest from here. Wait. There we go. How did I wind up there? I must be suffering from gameritis again. You know, the weird thing about palming that... I can't even say I fat-fingered the mute. I, fat-palmed it. Another walk through Falkreath. I have really got to think long and hard about who I want to be my steward out in Lakeside. So the main benefit is, it's going to cost me 5,000, but really what I'm doing is popping into those regions that do not have a steward and a carriage, and paying a 6,000 gold, plus whatever it costs me to set up a house, to have a hecking carriage out there. That annoyingly I can't just fast travel to, but via carriage, that is. Heard something horking up there. You know, I generally hate to do damage to a merchant. Hey, boys. How you doing? What's good? Oh, silver necklace. Well, I'll relieve you of that. Yeah. Gonna have to watch a whole heckin' tutorial on... Oh, wait. That's a ship. That's right, there's a ship down here. It's covered in barnacles. And probably treasure. I don't care about treasure, though. Alright, nothing great here. Come on. There we go. Got a little bit of movement going on here. Up. And that's us taking damage for suffocation. That's a pretty good haul. I completely forgot about the shipwreck with the barnacles. Ooh. And some iron for my trouble. You know, the nice thing about it all is when you meander from A to B, there's a whole world of game you missed out on. Now, unfortunately, being the early days of open worlds, a lot of it's environmental storytelling, and a lot of it feels incredibly empty. But every now and again, you find something worthwhile. Something that makes the trip fun. Or just interesting. Or you remember something you forgot between here and there. Ah, that over there, that's a good time. That's a fun trip as a mage. Let me tell you. Yeah, Trashkin, I haven't made up my mind about doing the companion line quest. I think I'll save that for after I retire from assassinations. Oh, hold on. Because I mean, after all... I mean, werewolf... Well, technically unarmed, and I allowed that at the start of the game. It's questionable if using werewolf powers is, gonna get me in Dutch for the rest of this run. Or not, depending. Now, so the main to-do, I have taken away from, transmuting ores. Is first and foremost. In smithing in general. First off, boost your smithing skill if you can. It doesn't necessarily give you credit to upgrade. Or smithing skills mostly comes into to play when you're upgrading things. So if you can boost before you turn anything out on honing and tempering at the armor and the whetstone or the grinder, make sure you boost a bit. Do that after you've done everything else. And the ideal is to make what's worth the most. Now, very often that's easily set by gold and silver. So the first thing you do is pull all your gems. The second thing you do is start at the highest worth ratio, because that determines how much experience you gain. It's the same for alchemy, but alchemy has a simple, straightforward to do there. I quite honestly have no idea how I'm going to pull off killing Onolf. Or excuse me, the Khajiit Jester, the Conjurer. Deekus won't be difficult. Pretty sure. I've dealt with ship scavengers before, and I'll likely deal with them again. At some point, no doubt. Can I ask you what you're running away from, boys? Because this is a snowy saber. I'd like to know. Huh. Usually you boys aren't marked as hostile. Alright, buddy, let's go. And a Spriggan. Well, that explains why they were marked hostile. Normally that's a surprise. Alright, buddy. Hostile, but still runs. That's funny. I don't even know I'm going to count as in combat. It's the problem with hunting on the plains. Whoa. That's a lot of saber cat, man. Let's see if we can't work out when and where. We may have to trail. This might get a little bit dull. But such is the life of an assassin, after all. Let me consult the scrolls a minute, make sure I'm on the right trail. Well, I'm not seeing any obvious hints. Apparently, the elves' hunting trips are a might bit unpredictable.
Need something?
Not in
Unlike the
particular.
rest of my family, I've got work to do.
Oof. Being a little rough on the family there. Alright. Let's see if any opportunities present themselves.
Chops and steaks fit for a yard.
Fresh baked
Come and see my
loaves.
selection of
Still
finest
warm from the
ingredients.
oven.
No opportunity here. I hate to kill off a vendor, but sure somebody will take over the stall.
Fresh from the wild.
Surely Bethesda would not have done this in such a way.
You're making me nervous. Is there something you need?
What are you looking at? I'm not afraid of you, you know, even if you are my elder.
Good hunting.
Alright. Hold on. Ring of Minor Lockpicking. I think I know how he ended up on the list. That worked. Oh, no, that did not work. Okay. Ah, well, hell. Almost. Not quite. Well, apparently there's no predicting those,
Divine smile on you, friend.
Well, not up at 5. What about 6? How about 7? 8.
Do you get to the Cloud District very often? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you don't.
Staying out of trouble,
Come
kinsman.
to chat with an old woman, hmm? Do your good deed for the day.
Ripe fruit and fresh.
Alright. Well, since 9 is when he's out and about, let's see what happens if I keep fast forwarding. So I'm sure at some point he's bound to. This is a ridiculous amount of time and effort to spend on.
Vegetables for sale.
It's gonna be the weirdo on top of the tent.
Damn those Greymanes to oblivion. They want to back the Stormcloaks, they'll get what's coming to them.
Well, that definitely didn't work. Okay, this is not going smoothly.
The finest cuts, fresh from the wilds.
Alright, Trashkin, I'm gonna keep at this, but pause so we're not eating the entire episode on it. Okay, different strategy. Cough up for a room and see if that buys us the wherewithal.
Ah, hello, my Nord friend.
Ah,
In the market
no
for some
room.
hunting supplies? Thank you very much for your business.
No room at the bar. Hmm. Gotta be a way to pull this off. Just gotta be patient. Ladies, gentlemen, esteemed non-binaries, Trashkin, all, or the Empress if you prefer. Good evening and welcome to Trashier Gaming. I'm your humble host, Raspe Trashbear. Today we're getting back into Skyrim: A Thieves' Life, and I am giving a pass on murdering that wood elf for now. We're gonna go see if we can't do a little something about Deakus. Now, Trashkin, this might come as a shock, but I am not especially proficient. We have an opportunity. We just gotta get there. Then we gotta work it out. Obviously, I don't want to eat a bounty because I got another 2 houses to pay for, minimum. And if you want to be pedantic, another half dozen, but I can tell you this much. You might not get a better opportunity than this. Close. Unfortunately, I can't rely on stealth archery because, again, I only get to... Heck. seem to be doing pretty good on damage, what with that investment in power attacks. Hey, that went real smooth. Oh, rodeo time. Oh, rodeo animation's a little off, but you get it from this angle a little bit. Not from that angle though. Oh, you think they'd have worked that out by now, but here we are. And my steel arrow back. Lovely. The reason that's still playing? Right. Gotta make up some time. Now, bushwhacking is always hazardous in Skyrim, but some causes are worth it, Trashkin. And I got no stamina on me. My health. Okay, fine. We'll do it the hard way. Not that far away. We'll get there pretty quick. Will it be quick enough? Can I separate this?
Greetings, brother. You look weary. I have something to
Oh,
help you.
nah, I'm good. I'm good. I'm just winded from this jog. Hey, boys. Not today. Not now. I don't have time to revel. You either. I'm surprised those have all broken my way so far. But steady movement. We're close. Yep, we close.
And how may Marandru Joe assist you? May your road lead you to warm sands.
Wait for it.
I hope that you will come to do business with us again.
I'm sword. Good taste. Now we fade into the tundra. Actually, stats. Do you have stats for crime? Barters. Quests. Combat. Even trading books, horses. Persuasion, bribes, intimidation. Well, I guess we're gonna find out if I got away with it pretty quick. Alright. So, I obviously want to keep tabs on Anaf. We can Tulgers. Sinus is broken, we'll drop. Huh, already a productive day. I don't have to walk there. I could just take the express route to Dawnstar, but what's the fun in that, Trashkin? Sometimes you just gotta take a long walk. I gotta say, Trashkin, having examined this, yes, armsmen first, but as soon as you're able to, the dual wield flurry and power attack boost, de rigueur, this will really open up some possibilities for you. Oh, it's a roaming giant. Now the downside about trying to kill a giant is the mammoth will also try to kill you, creating the problem of a mammoth trying to kill you, and a giant. I have yet to work out how to get away with that, other than have a bow, be up a sheer cliff face that the AI has a little trouble routing to, and murder the hell out of them from a distance with a bow. Well, you stay very, very safe doing it. In stealth. The entire time. Alright. I don't even need to be up here? Just climbing a mountain too? I am not a bright raccoon, Trashkin. This is why I gotta check the maps. Alright, we'll just, yeah, that should do. I think we can get by here. I do love the little offshoot streams. That's some fine terraforming there. I do like the landscape in the plains in particular. If I have to pick a favorite environment for Skyrim, this is it. Oh, where the heck am I? Ah, I see. Well, we can turn that north, because we know we can get through there. We've been through here before. You know, it doesn't take that long to get across Skyrim when you're not constantly getting pounded into the ground by dragons and trolls, man. Or bear. It'd be, real slick. Real subtle. Don't want to upset the bar. For lo, I honor the trash bear concord. But it's always a toss-up if actual bear will honor the trash bear concord. Some do, some do not. Some would prefer to dine on my flesh rather than the bounty of the dumpster. Every trash bear has a right to defend themselves. Especially against being eaten. Oh, isn't this the... Yeah, this is the house with the crazy necromancer that just attacked me for breaking and entering on their property. What? You bust in a dumpster, you gotta expect to take some licks, Trash. Oh, for the love of Mike. Can I get by this one? I have no idea. I also have no idea what's up there, and I don't think I care. You're not my goal, Dragon. Go about your heckin' business, dude. I'm not your business. Fortunately, I'm full up on potions, or full up on health pots, baby. Not for much longer. Wait, that's not the one. There we go. What? There we go. Farrah's double clicking. I don't know how he's double clicking, but I. Okay, now you're just being a jerk about it. Jeez, man, I'm gonna have to make a trip home just for potions at this point. Ay, ay, ay. 2 dragons. 1 session. I think that's a new personal best for this playthrough. Huh. They ate an Imperial. That's unfortunate. How are we doing for weight? We're doing okay. Definitely making a trip home after I pop into Dawnstar. Which reminds me, I can turn that useless mana into some health. Oh yeah, we're avoiding the heck out of that. Gotta remember to make use of my magic when and where I can. It's a lot cheaper than potions. Oh, hey, don't mind if I do. I'll take free iron. Free iron that I can turn into gold or additional fixtures for my home. I know someone out there figured out exactly how much iron you need to make every home with every fixture and such, according to every addition you had. And I elected to weigh it on the math for how much iron I need, so now I get to suffer. If I guess too high, I lose gold. If I guess too low, I also lose gold. We're not at the fastest clip, but, you know, we handled 2 dragons fairly readily. I dare say the build is finally coming together, Trashkin. Well, speaking of build... Right, I'm gonna... 70? Alright, we got 70 before we hit that. Daedric smithing. You're gonna end up taking some side skills at Ebony and such, because you're gonna need the materials. Just to break even on level. Just because there's not going to be enough of anything. Unless you're willing to remine every iron ore in the game. Like, you're going for... And don't forget to sleep before... Smith, Trashkin. Or do alchemy. It's the best tip I can give you. If you the first thing you should build when you get a home is a bed. Get some straw, build you a bed. It's worth having it just to be able to use it. Although ironically, I did pick the one bed that Vladimir would use for Winstad. Yeah, I was amazed too. He'll only use second floor beds apparently. You know, usually a frostbite's jumped me by now. Pardon me. Yeah, ways north. Good ways north. Well, northwest to be precise. I think we're actually going west by northwest. You did not see me. Ah, right, fine. Okay, I have grossly underestimated the power attack for dual flurry, is what I have done. And I am sorry I didn't buy into it earlier. Like, good sweet glob. That's some fancy damage numbers I'm putting up there. That's some healthy chunks of health bar I'm taking out. Oh, right. I nearly forgot. So, this is getting recorded the week I hit 100 subs. You probably already heard me mention that earlier, but I am over the moon, and we even shot a little bit past. Unfortunately, this isn't coming out anywhere near the time the 100 sub mystery game poll is still up. It will have concluded by the time this is out. But I thought I'd mention. And incidentally, if you heard me grousing a bit about conditions at work, bear in mind it is now like a month to a month and a half, or a month to 2 months later, and I'm doing a lot better. Work's going a lot more reasonable. Is that a whole-ass Dwemer fort? Oh boy, I'll be back later. Papa needs some more arrows. Some more dwarven plate that I will sell off eventually, I swear. It's definitely not just going to sit in a barrel full of steel plate armor either. That definitely didn't happen off screen. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't have barrels full of armor I have no intention to use ever for anything other than the economy. It's just not a seller's market for armor right now. Won't be for some months when I get done selling it all off. Downsar. Seat of the college. Of learned people. Of mages that definitely don't goof up their spells and accidentally blow themselves to Kingdom Come with a Flame Cloak spell. Or Sovereign Guard, come! With a Flame Cloak spell. Yeah, I'm picking up bits of the lore here and there. Sovereign Guard I can remember fairly well. You know, there's a mod pack that Jake suggested to me, Sovereign Guard, or the Halls of Sovereign Guard, which is a heavy-duty mod. I think, unfortunately, several pieces of the mod got yanked, so the mod pack is a little tricky to get rolling these days. But if that clears up, I might go for it. Or if I can find a base page with a working version. I mean, I'm not picky. I don't do a lot of my own mod.
These dreams are real, I tell you. Real.
Didn't I? Could have sworn I... Nah! We definitely murdered them. They can't possibly be walking around talking. Ooh. I should hit up the Ironbreaker on the way home. That's a fine bit of iron in there. And our stores are low. The problem is, I keep seeing, you know, snow on stuff and thinking, ooh, rock formation? Or I have no idea if they're just going to be out and out hostile. or if they have buddies. I could deal with buddies. As you see, I am, in fact, pretty damn slick. And the Wood Elf still isn't out of the damn city. Unfortunately, there is no rhyme or reason that anyone has found to their coming or going. Let's try out one of the new shouts, shall we? I think it's gonna come in real handy. Oh, right.
Lost!
Just one. Just one. That's an awful lot of loot you're sitting on there, friend. You made a good living at this. Well, job's a job. Sorry, friend. Though, no, the treasure will not go to waste. Oh, I like you. That's a touch after my own heart. Just laying down a big old bear trap there. Ah, a Debella statue. That'll look great back home. Oh, a few barnacles for my trouble. You leave anything good down here? Ooh, sapphire. Truly, this was a rich deposit. Alright, we're gonna need to hit air. And down we go. Much like in Minecraft, in Skyrim, water is my natural enemy. Not that way. Alright, this way. Perfect. And an Orchphilium for our woes. Just hauling around loose gems in this thing, like, I mean, you'd think they'd be in a sack or something, but oh, sure, huh? I'll take some of that action. I'm amazed I was able to spot that gem as murky as this water be, though. Oh, if you think I'm not getting all the barnacles too, you're out of your mind. Those are way too valuably left lying around. Oh, and there's a fishing spot. Ah, I still haven't looked up the tutorial for that. I still have no idea what to. I'm fishing deficient. Oh, that's a fine spot for barnacles. It's I dare say fair to middle and ooh, almost missed you. Back up before I start drowning. Ah, perfect timing. Impeccable timing. Ooh, and you, and you. That's the best barnacle spot yet. I gotta say, I need to remember this for later. I think the Bella statue is just gonna be a decoration at home. Oh wow, there's all sorts of things to make you stupid. Oh, right. Oh, which reminds me. That's 2 down, 1 to go, Trashkin. Oh, let's Well, I think there's a boat from Dawnstar I can take to somewhere. Oh wait, Dawnstar. I mixed up Winterhold and Dawnstar again. At least I got Morphel straight. Didn't we retake the Pale? Shouldn't I see who's in charge now? Also, when did Dawnstar Sanctuary get marked on my map? And why? Or is that location just there from the jump? Well, it probably shouldn't be. I'll tell you why later, Trashkin. Ooh. Ooh. That's a nice little gain. I should really see if the Foosh have if the hatchery has unbarked itself. It barked, and I'm unsure of if it will continue to be barked, or if I should just come back and check ever so often. Is them ice shelves? Oh yeah, them's ice shelves. Whoa, buddy! I'm just thinking about this for maybe the thumbnail for this episode. Just don't take it personal. We're not going with this for the thumbnail now. The Orker's way too upset, man. Yeah, that's why that shouldn't be on the map. Per se. That'll come up later. Don't you worry. It'll come up later. But I do find it funny you can find it before you can do anything with it, but I suppose that's good constants in the world. Hey, can you tell me my front door?
I can take it in. Where are you headed?
Solitude or Windhelm? You know what? I'm good. I'm just gonna stroll the coast back home. Appreciate it. I understand you're running a business here. Understanding. Wait, why can't you take the boat to Morphel, you jerk? It's right on the... It's on the way. Just kick me out of the boat when we cross it. I'll swim. Oh, hey, I don't remember that being there. But then again, I usually don't take this route home, do I? I do not recall a home on the coast. That is, news to me. This is unmarked. Tallest journal. Trying to crown off, which, I mean, I'll take. I'll take that blessing. This a steal situation? No. It's a free situation. Oh dear. Somebody is likely dead. Oh, fire salts. Elixir resist cold. Orcus arrows, salt pile, salt pile. Oh, lion lure. That might be helpful to me. Seabird. My fame, or lack thereof, is irrelevant. I am not a writer, as it so happens. My wife gave me this quill when I retired. She called it a gift. To me, it is a burden, but I suppose many teachers feel the same way if I were to walk the bridge to Sovngarde. I would take all my knowledge with me. Hard lessons learned from decades fishing the waters of Skyrim. In my life, I've fished waters open and deep, amidst storms no mortal dare brook. I've ventured down bottomless caves and challenged monsters of the deep with my hook. I have seen them all and caught them all. You might say he was the best there ever was, like no one else ever was. To tame them is my cause. Wait. Oh, hold on, I slipped a dash cash mode there. Be it fish, monster, or boot. Ah, okay, I like it right. God will teach you how to do so. Just a warrior needs a sword, a blacksmith a hammer. The first thing any aspiring fisherman needs is a rod. You can find one at the general goods stores or left behind on boats, docks, or other fishermen that have come before you. When you obtain one, wield it like you would a weapon. Swing it this way and that. Get a feel for its balance and weight. It must become an extension of your body and mind. Once you have a rod, you'll need supplies. This includes bait and other essentials to capture the fish or soar. However, you need not bring your own. It is customary in Skyrim to leave fishing supplies by waters where the fish are plentiful. To find a set of fishing supplies is to be met with a greeting, a hearty hello from one fisherman to another. When you're done, you will leave these supplies for the next fisher. Such is the way. Okay, that I kind of like. When you're ready to fish, hook your bait, then using the fishing supplies, then cast your line with vigor and allow the hook to sink below the surface. The art of fishing is one of patience and focus. In particular, it requires the concentration of two senses, sight and touch. You might ask, how can you know if there are fish nearby for the taking? It is no different than the way moths are drawn to a flame. When your bait lands on the surface of the water, nearby fish will excitedly converge. The ripples on the surface will quickly announce their presence. Watch for these ripples carefully. The more water stirs, the more plentiful the numbers of fish. In contrast, the quiet surface when your line hits the waters will tell you there are no more fish to catch, and you must return in a day's time. In time, you will learn to tell fish apart based on the tug of your line. You will know the difference between a river betty's curious nibble and a cop's eager pull. You hooked a fish. The time for patience serenity is over. Now come the throes of war. Fish will thrash, fights, keep your grip firm and your mind focused as you reel in your line and pull in. Once you have reeled in, the fish is yours. Scale it, cook it, consume it how you please, depending on your custom. There are different rituals to follow, but for all fishermen, a catch is always cause for celebration. Alright, I'll work my way through the advanced section a little later then. Oh. Sold Wind Peak Inn. 16 salmon. 8 chuck to car, 12 cab legs. Traveler came passing through thither. Some kind of wizard. I've got no love for wizards, but he offered me up potions and fire salts, all just for a place to lay up for a while, and of course I agreed. Only a noble could dream a treasure like these. Pekin, 13 salmon, 6 Arctic grayling. Last night I seen 7 casting his spells on mud crabs of all things. Now I don't have any crab to sell to the inn. He said that I could have them when he's done, but something's not right with those crabs. Though he's through with them, they smell foul. A mud crab tried to get at me while I was sleeping last night. Good thing I keep a sharp blade under the bed. Tomorrow I'm gonna tell my visitor that it's time for him to go. I've had enough of the chanting at all hours of the night. I can't believe it's true what they say. No good deed goes unpunished. I told Senator he needed to leave, and he just started ranting about how this was his place now. I said not to forget our deal and that he was not to be not to be disturbed. Now I am scared he'll cast his magic on me if I have another cross word with him. 9th of last seed. Now I know he's been up to. He's been doing awful evil magic on those crabs. Don't get me wrong, mud crabs will snap your ankles with their claws just as soon as look at you. But they don't deserve this. I can't stay here. I'll head to Wind Peak Inn next morning. Not coming back ever. With this place is cursed now. Some cursed ale for the road, cursed potatoes, cursed cheese, of course. Fishing map with the pail. I think that's worth something. Fishing clothes. Oh, right. Sharp blade under the bed. Iron sword. Good, Oh, this is a part of the... Okay. I'm a little slow, Trashkin. Darn. Try not to patch too much judgment. Oh. Barnacles. I'll have to remember that for later. You just, commandeer this some... Ah. Nice! 1 power attack. 2 wolf. Well, I suppose here's as fine a place to try out fishing again. There we are. I wouldn't mind there being perhaps multiples of fishing rod, but... Patience. Discipline. Wait for it. Okay. Don't blow it. Don't blow it. Hey! Visit the Riften Fishery, you say? Okay. I feel like there should be something weird here. Alright, just, patience, discipline. It'll be obvious now. We understand. The curious never River Betty, which is weird because this appears to be the open sea, but okay. God. You might be wondering, Rasp, can you add those to your fishery? And yes, the fishing mod creator made sure they work in the fishery. Goblet. Okay, this is a little too amusing for me. I love fishing mini games. Like, my absolute favorite, Breath of Fire Freeze, which worked with the brass. Oh, that's a grayly ugly thing. Which worked with like the Bass Pro controller. It's the only reason I want a brass controller for PlayStation 1. It's the only game I'll use it for ever. I love weird controllers. I just don't love what they cost. Angler larvae, you say? Soon my fishery will runneth over. I hope. Yes, I mean, more alchemical ingredients and such is terrific as far as I'm concerned. God. Yeah, I would have expected there to be weird here, but... No. No weird. No monster to beat to death with a fishing rod. A Sinian long fin. Huh. Trashkin, I gotta say, this is probably my favorite fishing spot so far, because look at that sunset. I think we found the thumbnail. Take it. You know you want it. Yeah. Alright, that's enough. That's enough fishing for now. I'll blow the whole dang episode on fishing if I stay here. Alright, time to reorienteer and get on our way. Okay, this away. Stickers on. Terrific. Oh, this I remember. Scimitar. Daughter of Neven. Huh. Alto wine. Wonder if I'll ever figure out what happened to them, poor mud crabs that did not deserve that. I was so overjoyed about having additional barnacles, I didn't even bother to read what I leveled up in. Come on. Whoa! Alright, buddy. Well, I tell you this, we're gonna have plenty of hides back home. Probably find some quests to do in or around Whiterun. Don't think I exhausted them per se. Oh, let's snag the location. Trashkin, I honestly thought that getting Thief was going to require a little more footwork on my part. But no, as it turns out, it requires no footwork on my part. None, I've already done it. I was expecting that to be the last thing I did. The brine hammer. Chock full of heckin' mud crab. Dude. Not today. Busy. You good? Look, I already have several of your brethren's corpses on me. Okay, fine. I want you to know. I was going to let you off. Ah, that's just some spiky grass. Got my hope up. Oh yeah, we're damn near home already. Well, I do want to check out that altar while I'm here. No, like I said, unfortunately, that third target... One of two things is going to happen here, Trashkin. Either they're going to go hunting, or I'm going to grind it out until I have another free perk level, and I am going to take poison from the pickpocketing tree, and I am going to make him no longer a problem that way. I was ill-prepared for this contingency. I had forgot there are some steep disadvantages. Oh, don't mind if I do. Oh, that's a fine bit of slaughterfish eggs. This must be one of their spawning alcoves, no doubt. Yeah, why not? I'm close to home. Hey, boys. I'm just making sure you're not sitting on any ore deposits there, okay? You got any minerals around here? Besides the one I found? I am willing to trade you tasty barnacles for them. Alright, boys. Well, you have a good one. Oh, dude. There's plenty of silver around here. I'll have to remember that. Well, Quicksilver, but... I mean, Quicksilver is in a relatively... I forgot to hit the Ironbreaker on the way home, didn't I? Oh, my stupid scavenger brain. Yeah, that's fine and dandy by me. I will happily fight Horkers for Quicksilver. Oh god, I have to remember where... I have to relearn where the Moonstone mines are. So that'll help out a lot too. Well, let's make sure there's no loose Quicksilver over here. Nope. Distlers, Nurem root. One of these days, I'm going to figure out what the big deal about Nurem root is. I just know it's a rarity. Okay, I just want to look. Don't want to fight. I will if you don't give me a choice. Relax. Just be cool, alright? Well, it worked. I remember getting attacked by these things often enough that it was a problem for low-level rasp once upon a time. Alright, step up, step up, step up! I got enough for everybody. Please wait your turn. You'll be served in order it's received. Oh. More egg. I have no idea what I'm going to use these for, but I'll find something. Incidentally, most folks skip Experimenter in Alchemy, which is fine and dandy. There's free ranks, which means eating something can give you double, but if you already ate something to learn its properties, you're just out of luck. You will not learn additionals. It's apparently only triggered on the first, kind of a deal. So, it's silly, but it does kind of sort of save ingredients when you're learning, but it's only valuable once, you know? Oh yeah, that shipwreck's literally right next to my house. Well, let's see how the old fisheries are doing. Oh, fishery's doing fine. Silver perch, cyrodiils. Yeah. Perfect. Salmon roll for everybody. Oh, wow, man. I swear they're spawning in as I'm swimming around here. So many. Oh my goodness. This is... Derp, 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 derp. Oh, it is ridiculous to kill a single foosh at a time. Vladimir, this is sort of my thing, dude. I'm gonna need you to ease up off. Vlad, buddy, you're cramping my style.
Honor to you, Kane.
Sorry, my dude, but I told you didn't want to be there. I take my salmon roe gathering very seriously. How did we do for salmon roe? 6. Pretty good, pretty good, pretty good. Really wish it was a little easier to gather slaughter fish, but... Alright, let's go a little nuts. Angular larva. Arctic char. Grayling. Clam meat. Cod. Spade tail. River Betty. A single salmon roe, silverside perch, and a single slaughterfish egg. Truly, it is a rich bounty we have here next to the sea. Which I think puts that roughly... Sure, it'd be nice if we could just, you know, do some underwater combat like you had back in freaking Morrowind. Alright, I'm expanding bow through the gathering of Foosh. I can't do it. Come too far to do it. I'm tempted, but I can't. Just can't. Can't throw away everything I've built on this challenge run so far, because I know they're going to demand another challenge run if I do. And the answer is no. Not that soon. Not a challenge run guy. This is a one-off, I think. Till I get bored and need an excuse to play a different game. Or my friends are upset with me cheating in video games again. You know, whichever comes first. Alright, I'm going to take care of some of the storage and see if we can't tempt that elf out. Well, freshly leveled up in alchemy and loaded down with potions, I think our best bet is to head for Riften. No, seriously, I don't have any better ideas. We can do a bit of damage to the Stormcloaks. See about that little run here, or do that. And perhaps see about that fishing quest while we're at it. Oh, right, I ended up marking... Move that. Brain. So help me God, if I get to Riften, that dude finally went on a hunting trip. Oh, right. That's still marked. Okay, there we go. You know, I'll do Falk Reef later. Falk Reef can wait. We got business. Sneaky spy business. Now, until I get around to upping enchanting this, the assassin's armor is going to be the best we have for a while. At least suited to being a snook. I feel they put that in place, that those enchantments are exclusive to this set, to even out the stealth benefits a little bit. You know, I still can't get... the dang roll to do the thing, but... the stealth roll is not all it's cracked up to be. Let's leave it at that, shall we? How's it going?
Looking to hire a boat? I can take... Where you headed?
Oh yes, Windhelm?
All
Oh,
right, then.
you can do Dawnstar, but... why doesn't Morphel have a boat service? I should really complain about this to the Jarl. I mean, you're right on the mouth of the bay there. Like, come on. Really, this is another... really, Todd? Really? You got 4 cities on the water. And one nearest the water enough that it's not a problem to drop somebody off. But no, apparently the Horkers are just too violent.
Need a ride? I can take you to... Where do you want to go?
Don't tell me.
Climb and back and we'll be
These stout lads and lasses have not took a belaying pin or an oar to a Horker's face before. Go ahead, lie to me. All right. One trip into the rat ways we go. Come to think of it, probably help if I mark some of that out. Do 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 do. Well, let's get to work. Now, the Rat Way is a very special place, Trashkin. It's very special. Because, and this is the thing. The thing is... sewer count up, baby! You end up got a lot of different ways down here. Trapdoor.
I don't know, Trough. They'd skin us alive if they knew we were doing this.
Why are you always acting like such a big baby? I've gotten us this far.
This far? We're living in a sewer. You said we'd have a house as big as the Blackbriars by now. Is someone there?
Not really. Yeah, you're welcome to try in the next life. 17 gold. Must have been a harebrained scheme. Shame, I would have offered to help. For a price. What? I gotta make a living too, Trashkin. Mm-hmm. Oh, I was expecting to disarm that. Oh well. You don't want to avoid oil. Or, somebody's paranoid about their sleeping. Growly, don't mind if I do.
I'll get you.
Oh, will ya now?
Guess it's all clear now.
Incidentally, for those of you playing Pugilist Especial, Gloves of the Pugilist can be disenchanted, and you can apply it to anything you care to, but that 10 additional damage is valuable as all hell. Huh. Dude was putting in some work, I guess. Don't mind if I do. I got, Ugh. Ugh, I just come out of the rat way for water. Ugh, sewer drainage. Iron battle axe, huh? Elven shield. These little guys have better equipment than I do. Drum. Cart. Oh, that's right. I can complete the Flesh Crafter quest. That is an impressive pair of mutton chops.
Stay out of trouble, or there's gonna... They call me Dirge, because I'm the last thing you hear before they put you in the ground.
Hey,
Why?
nice.
You think it's funny or something?
A little.
Oh yeah? I think so. Hey, here. Have one on the house.
Why, thank you.
All right then.
Much appreciated.
Oh, now you must be lost. Best you scurry off.
Oh, I'm not lost.
If you're looking for conversation, the flagon isn't the place.
Swallowing
Huh. I suppose I can work with your face. After all, the sculptor cannot always choose the finest clay.
Good to know if I ever need to disappear.
You'd better have coin to pay for your drinks. There's no handouts
I have
here.
no business with you.
Got a lot of nerve coming down. Sure.
I need you to do me a
How
favor.
about you mind your own bit? Trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing.
I see ingredient. Where? Let me guess, just for the Thieves Guild, huh?
I have no business with you. Something about it?
Whoa, slow down, I just got
You
here.
must be lost. Best you scurry off what? Oh, I see. Well now, how is Astrid doing these days, huh? Tell her to stop by sometime. We can have a drink. Catch up.
You wouldn't drown her, would you?
We can discuss that later, yeah? What does the Brotherhood need?
Well, you tell me about it.
Where did you get this? No, don't answer.
Middle of nowhere?
I want to know. This is an amulet of the Emperor's Elder Council, specially crafted for each member, worth a small fortune. Ain't something you give up lightly. Look,
And they didn't.
It ain't my business to tell the Dark Brotherhood its business, but if you killed a member of the Elder Council, you better believe.
Will you buy it?
Buy it? This? An Elder Council amulet? Oh yes indeed.
Sounds like you have a use for it.
Just one moment. Here is a letter of credit, usable by Astrid only, for any service or item I can provide, as per our standard arrangement. You bring that back to your lovely mistress, with my regards.
Thank you, you've been so very helpful. So help me God if you went out while I was away. Alright, looks like it's time to kick up some trouble for the Stormcloaks. Alright, we'll leave that off. Leave that off. Barking comes. Gain Riften. Skeever tails are valuable for poisons. Later, for reasons. Ah, you're not going to give up the elven bow? Dear Todd, I noticed a minor glitch in the loot drop table. How you using it if you don't has? How you use if no have? It's the little things that get to me, you know? Oh, what's that? Oh, there's housing down here? Whole another class of folk. Ah, the memories. We did good for some orphans, who I do plan on adopting in their entirety once I set up the second house.
The Thieves Guild used to run the city. Now they're nothing but braggarts and bullies, rotting to death now.
I have no idea where I'm going. Never really bothered with the Civil War past the Pale, man. Like, I usually wandered off to do something else by now. What? My attention span's a little splashy. Get bored and go after words of power, or on occasion, housing concerns, or gear concerns, or okay, I spent a lot of time grinding blacksmith. What can I say? I just like making stuff. Just know how much stuff I have to make the stuff I want to make better. Well, this ridge is vaguely inconvenient, but scalable. Oh, hey, that's plain silver as opposed to quicksilver. Well, still useful. In the pockets it goes. Yeah, I have definitely come to prefer just manually whacking with the pick, because I'm a lot faster with it. Ooh, Blood Moon. Nice. What an auspicious day to partake in warfare. Surely. The 9 smile on us. But I don't do the 8. Just because the Concord's a thing doesn't mean I have to acknowledge it. Alright, that's enough dolphining, and I'll give myself motion sickness. No doubt. One cluster of Nord monocles. I wouldn't think the conditions would be right here, but... Yeah, I've been wrong before. And am wrong again. Hello. Don't mind if I do. Free gold, man. The simple life of an assassin, prospector, dragonborn. / listener. Truly, a humble and simple existence. Why would we base all the way in the corner of a box can't... Okay. Tullius, we're gonna have a long talk about stratagems and supply lines later. Making me hoof it all the way back to Iverstead. Yeah. There's usually whoosh in supplies nearish these. Not always. And not this time in particular, because...
I was expecting more, though. We left to help with the war, and these filth bags swooped in and seized the place. I suspect Brotherhood, but to invade my home, kidnap my The front gate is locked, so you'll need to use the mine entrance behind us. Open the front gate, and we'll try and give you some support. I wish we could offer more. Good luck. Need something?
Yes?
Alright, don't die. But, get a job offer, you gotta show some initiative, Trashkin. I know a hint when I see one.
What's that?
Oh, I got cocky again. I wonder if I can...
What was that?
Hey.
It's so much easier to rob when you're down.
Does it now? A little quick potion top off. Well, that was embarrassing. Is that a North maze? I see so few people carry though. Again, but better.
Someone there. Did you hear something?
Uh-oh. Redo. I'm not even sure which side of the war they were on, but... Nothing less to worry. Oh, we got classy bandits. Yeah, pretty much.
Huh?
So much easier if I could stealth arch.
I guess I was just hearing things. What was that?
Imperial bow. No, I suppose I scavenged anything I could find. This reminds me, am I still well rested? No, I'm not.
What was that?
Up. Whew. Nordic mace. Yeah, so few people carry those. Thanks. Elven gilded armor. Don't mind if I do. Why not? Potato. Steel arrow. Scroll of Hysteria. That could be real handy, well timed. Woo! Quite the craftsman. Yoink! Raw materials, always worth taking. Plenty of booze. Oh dear. Well, they murked Nord and Imperial Nord, so they appear to be equal opportunity bastards. Nope. 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 Yep. Nope. Quite the storehouse in here. I'll have to remember that if I ever run short of salt again. Cute. Nice try.
What was that?
Nothing.
What you gonna do, huh? What you gonna do?
Kill you. Like I did your friend. Well, heck, I'm blown.
Must have run off.
Need something?
Yeah, ran off after I died. Alright, here we go. One more time. Nice and smooth.
Wizards? No,
Wish I could turn woods to gold.
Huh?
Ooh, moonstone. Ooh, nice.
Is someone there?
Over here. Now ain't this a surprise?
Well, boy, howdy.
That's all you got? This is the end for you.
Oh, this is about to get hairy. Yep, this guy's got real hairy. Is that freaking dragon armor? That's freaking dragon armor! Oh, dear sweet glob. Okay, I gotta get this right. Do.
Man in that stinking jail. Rather die than give myself
Someone
Smooth. Don't know how that worked, but it did. Alright, step 1. Security save.
Huh? Victory is yours.
Now ain't this a surprise?
Ah. At least grateful he doesn't have a dragon bone shield. Alright, one more time. From the top. Close enough.
Wizards. Now that's power. Bet they got that secret magic. Once was a woman as fair as an evening of springtime in Ostros Mackay. I can turn wood to gold.
Huh?
And stayed. Yank. Insulated. Yoink, 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 yoink. You know, mods were gonna be handing out dragon bone armor. I mean, dear sweet glob, man. Yoink. Eh, why not? Do we remember Search Watch Face? Okay, good. Gameplay prolonged. Adept. A. Ooh, decent amount. I'll take both of those. And that. Alright.
So well.
And it shows. I've seen horkers with smaller guts.
Funny coming from a woman whose breath smells like she just kissed a drogger.
Would you two shut up before Brotherhood hears you messing around?
Did you hear something? Thought I heard something.
Yep. Yep, you did. Well, I have failed to geek the mage first. First lesson of Shadowrunning. Geek the mage first. And second, and third if need be. Alright, let's make sure there's no goodies along the way here. Ooh, plenty of goodies along the way here. Though they called it a mine. But is it actually a mine? Was there anything in there? I can always take a look after, I suppose. Yay! Let's see. Oh, right, I have a minor boost to my stamina because reasons. I'm going to have to memorize what those actual points of stamina are. And we'll be taking poison. Which would have been so much more useful there. Yeah, it's not really my idea of a design for a kitchen, but hey, it works for you lot. I think the leather strips being yank next to all the cooking supplies is a little boiled leather joke. In times of hardship, explorers were said to have boiled leather just to have something to eat. Desperate times. Busted. I'm not quite sure how that turns out. Oh, I'm sure how that turns out. Collecting an awful lot of salt as I go.
Huh?
Oh, great. Here we go.
Count out your coin.
Fortunately, I still have this big pile of potion. Ooh! The Wolverine lift. Brutal. Effective. Ugly. You can keep that. And what's left of your dignity. Oh, empty wine bottles. Okay, fair enough. I was like, that's a lot of wine they keep around this place. Oh, I don't need to open it, but I can. Seems like something belongs there. Oh well, no time. Spear trap, eh? Dodge that trap. Who keeps putting torches in these things?
There's someone. Time to end this little game.
Next up, please. Next, please. Oops. That would have been cool if that worked out.
Time to die, hero.
Whatever you say, hero.
You prepared to die.
Pretty much. I mean, I'd rather not meet Sifis directly or answer to the Night Mother, but here we are. Well, looks like I'm not answering to him yet. Anybody else left? Yeah, that. I mean, I suppose I just needed to open the dang door, but what can I say? It got a little hot. Had to go loud, break cover. Well, have to, wanted to, found a convenient excuse to. Little A, little B. Oh. Well, job's done. Port's yours?
Thank you for your help. Did you see my family inside?
I didn't see them.
Hopefully they made it to safety before the attack. I'll begin the search after a quick restock. Anyway, here is your reward. Thanks again.
Ah, a tome of detect life. Well, I suppose I don't have to blow dragon shouts. I can blow that useless mana now. Free spells, baby. Can I, no. They called that a mine. Yeah, they called that a mine. You know, I want to be sure there's nothing in there, Trashkin. Absolutely certain. For reasons. Greedy, self-serving, entirely monetary reasons. With some flour. Didn't pack much salt along to preserve anything along the way, huh? Well, I'll help myself to that. Alright, now let's see. Yeah. It's like a chunk of mine and then just... Yeah, you're pretty much in there. There we go. Well, I can tell you this much. When I get to the Imperial camp, I'm buying out everything. Because I'm gonna need it to help cover the expense of getting that smith to buy all this dragon bone. Oh, hey, iron. Nice. Yeah, one of the problems is some of the states just don't persist. Or they persist in such a way that the people you helped out earlier just die a horrible death. Because the bandits they couldn't handle in the first place respawned, and they still can't handle the bandits. And now they're back and they're angry! It's more of that Bethesda magic. Look, don't get me wrong, I love playing some Skyrim, but after this long, the wards show a little easier. Barnacles and Nirnroot, you don't have to tell me twice. Alright. Weird there isn't any good iron in that mine shaft. I mean, it's labeled as an escape tunnel, but they called it a mine, so, like, it bugs me. Nothing interesting on you, nothing interesting on you. Alright, moving right along. What? We're at damn... Oh, okay, well, I got the weight capacity for it, but I promise you, there might be something more between here and there. As it is, I'm already going to have to make 2 stops to sell off all this stuff. You made your choice. Much appreciated, friend.
Hello there, friend. For a generous fellow traveler. But of course, Ysmir's blessing on you. Our hero claims a warrior's heart. I tell you, the Dragonborn comes. With a voice...
What? I like it too as much as the next goon. Oh, wasn't that an Imperial camp a little bit ago? You can run crossfire, but you're not getting away. Oh, there you are. I hate to leave perfectly good goods laying on the... Yeah, that was the Storm Cloak. Cap Mint. Not no more. Warhammer must be doing good if we're just sweeping stuff up like that. I hope, anyway. If not, what the hell have I been doing in the Pale? Don't mind if I do. You know, I had the damnedest time finding warblers and pine thrushes. Alright, business time.
What do you need?
I need you to take some incredibly expensive armor off my hand. Oh my god! Oh! This is not the place to get rid of this. Okay, let's sell off the less expensive stuff. Oh no, why did I level up by haggling? Speaking of haggling. Oh, I don't have my haggling necklace with me. I'm gonna have to remember what I did with that. Okay, Elven shield, helmet, gilded armor, dwarven boots, scaled boots, the steel, the helmet. Don't need the leather. Probably don't need the Corundum ingots. Don't see anything that I need. Let's check the old apparel. Might be something enchanted in there. Silver helm, huh? Heavy armor, unfortunately. Tree, boots, plates. Well, we bought enough to at least offload the Orcish plate. See how we're doing. Oh, good God, we didn't even make a dent in it? Oh God, I hadn't sold off any of the weapons. Oh God! Oh God, why?
What the rebels like to forget is that the Empire's what's keeping the Dominion out of Skyrim.
Been so long since I killed the Stormcloak. My sword arm's getting flabby.
Something to report? The General and I have our disagreements, but he's the best. You're going to Riften. My spies report the Jarl's steward Anuriel has arrangements with the Thieves Guild that would be rather embarrassing if made public. I need you to find evidence of her corrupt activities and use it to gain a measure of her cooperation. This will require stealth and discretion. The Jarl's guards won't take kindly to anyone rummaging through her steward's private quarters. Good. I can always count on you, can't I?
Well, I guess we're putting that on pause until I start the Thieves Guild missions, then. Ay, ay, ay. I had a plan. Fell apart. Fortunately, this is not fast travelable. Whoops. No, I can do better, but there's also these inconvenient stairs. Wow, you went down in one.
Can't wait to count on your cards.
What?
That's all you got.
Yeah. That's what I got. Oh, retrieve the armor. I retrieved the armor. Fan fave. Ah, I see. Nothing will fit the mechanism. Okay, good to know. Is there anything else to that? Well, now I have no idea what to do with myself. Just bumbled into a rune and was like, oh, right, that thing from the tent I found ages ago. Followed immediately by no thoughts. No thoughts, no what to. Let's get ourselves back to Riften at least. We started out so strong, and then... Tell you this much, Trashkin. We're getting... Wait. Oh god. Oh god, they're out. Are they out? I have no idea if they are, but I'm going to try for it. I'm overloaded as it is, and I took a specialized skill that may or may not pay off anymore. All I gotta do is hot-foot it. Back to Whiterun. Which, this is the last place I want to try to hot-foot it back to Whiterun to. From. How's it going, Elk? It's your lucky day. No freeform murder. Yoink. Got no time for murder for profit. I gotta do a murder for profit. One bad call on this could ruin the whole to-do, but sometimes you gotta take some risks. Yoink. Huh, my weight capacity doesn't seem to have pushed past 450. Is that where that tops out, I wonder? If that's the case, then, yeah, I guess I'll when I finally level up pickpocketing again. I'll go right for the good stuff. Uh-oh. Yeah. I don't know how I'm pulling this off, but I am. Skyrim physics, do not betray me now, please. Please, oh god. You can kind of tell they didn't expect anybody to pull this routine off. This is, you know, the vertical dirt. Oh boy. Well, not great, but I'll take it. Just wish I got any poison on me. I got an aversion to magic. That's not really going to do any damage. Without the assistance of magic, that is. Which will blow my cover. Always time for some iron ore. Always. I don't know if it's just a Windhelm glitch, which it might be, or White Run, not Windhelm. There's too many W's in this game. I kid. But you got White Run, Windhelm, and I keep mixing up cities. Because it's just like a place to drop off goods to me, and with characters I liked. But beyond that, I did not care.
Hold it. This here's a toll road, see? Huh. Tough talk for someone who's about to have their guts spilled. You picked a bad time to get lost.
Appreciate it. Yep, that's right. All you gotta do is knock over the guard. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's not on a hunting trip. But it was fun to rush for a minute. I wonder if they got any decent poison available over there. Or if maybe I could put together a decent damage health potion. I hear that you can just drop stacks in their pocket and watch them drop, but never reverse pickpocketed poison before, so... Maybe? It's a entirely new mechanic to me because I went, you know, I could just stab them. That's free. Like a little reward for being sneakier than they are. Incidentally, this river is infested with mud crab. Just up and down. All over the place.
Boost!
Ah, don't mind if I do. Okay, look, wolves. I get you mind if I do. But I'm gonna mind this. And I don't care if you come for me. We clear? I should make sure there's nothing valuable there. At a certain point, it's just so much fleshy bags for loot. At a certain point, you don't want to do more than you have to some of the time. You can call that lazy. In my case, if you like, that's fine. You're entitled to your opinion. But consider this. I have no counter-argument. Yeah, it is a little bit lazy. But at a certain point, the kill, find, loot, explore, kill, find, loot routine, you gotta break it up. Or you're gonna get bored. Which, don't get me wrong, this is a very good explore, combat, loot, explore, combat, loot. The problem is you gotta make a trip home every now and again. I, in all my days, did not know there was an iron ore vein butted right up against Whiterun. Goes to show you learn something new every day. Sometimes you learn that you were a fool and couldn't notice things right in front of you. That is sneaky. What do you want to bet a dev just dropped that there so when they were testing the ore mechanics, they could just zip right out instead of part with gold? Just manually refresh that. I was hoping to clear the brazier. Well, unfortunately, yes, he still is in. But we're here. We have a ridiculous sum of gold, and we could probably afford a decent poison from our local alchemist. So, which reminds me, I gotta bring them some frost salt. I will laugh my ass off if they just have frost salt.
I'd be a lot warmer and a lot happier with a belly full of meat.
Hey!
You find mercenary work? It might suit you.
Hey, champ.
It's a fine day with you.
Why thank you, Solda.
I spend a lot of time at the market stall, so I can
rather
learn merchant's
pale.
trade.
Could be ataxia. So you're an alchemist then?
Weak poison, weak poison, weak person. Books, what do you got? Invisibility and resist poison. Okay, time to consult the guides, Trashkin. Excuse me a moment. Alright, Trashkin, after consulting the good old guide, a death bell, a giant lichen,
You'll find tonics,
and a
salves,
common
poultices, and
skeever
potions
tail
on my shelves.
will get you a
Perhaps to your heart's
pretty
content.
handy dance number. Weakness to poison, ravage health, damage health.
That's a good concoction.
Alright, let me see what else I can come up with here. Alright, I came up with a few. Let's walk them over. So, we got the... Let's see... Weakness to poison, damage stamina regen, and 5 basic poisons. We're probably going overkill here, but I'd rather go over than under. Conduct your business, please.
Can you close up the stand early today, Mama?
I've been looking for you. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
We've got to sell as much as we can. As soon as we can.
That's what you always say.
Because it's always true.
Can we at least go to the tavern for supper?
And to think I was going to feed you cabbages and apples again. Yes, little fairy, we can go to the tavern for supper.
Okay.
Fresh baked loaves, still warm from the oven.
Patience.
Evgir Ornslot has come at last. The season unending. War without end.
Go. Now.
Little wretch, I sound like the order of the Jarl. Stop right there.
Oh, forgive me. We'll look the other way this time. Even the Jarl's influence has its limits. Be more careful.
You survived. Son of a... Okay, do it again, but better. I'll spare the detail. Well, Trashkin, a quick trip home, and it turns out we set up in the ideal place for an assassin who uses poison. Because we are surrounded by the goods we need to create more poisons. Effective with other poisons. As it turns out, giant lichen, kindness root, death bell, and good old-fashioned brain, river betties are all available here, and short of Tailwind Depths, this is apparently the best place to be to set yourself up as a poisoning sneaky bastard. Now, Trashkin. Well, as I've said before, my preference is Lakeview, but keep your poison, it's worthless. Just in case they swallow some gold. But with the giant lichen in hand, and fungal pods, we can build ourselves quite the effective poison booster. Just also a lot more effective because I have my stuff here. Just be meandering around, picking up death bells and such, and looking for some giant lichen because, yeah, shocker, I'm a little short on giant lichen. It's flat. You'll know when you see it. If nothing else, I'll show you what I find. It's not as easy to spot as the death bells or the fungal pods. Now, I remember running into a chorus beast around here. I know the giant lichen's somewhere around here. I'll tune you in when I find it, or something weird happens. Well, Trashkin, I was minding my own, doing some light mining while trying to find that giant lichen, and... wouldn't you know it? Dragon? Really? Thought we were all out of playing. I think the Horkers did more damage than I did. Well, that wasn't even a problem. Feels good and a little weird and off-putting at the same time. Well, Trashkin, I have scoured this swamp from one end to the other and yet to turn up any giant lichen. So we may just have to proceed with Plan B. Plan B being to use a substitute weakness to poison ingredient, a little easier to find. Trashkin, I have done my damnedest here, but I have spent half an hour roaming this swamp, muttering to myself about giant lichen. And is that a giant lichen? Is that a giant lichen? Is that a giant lichen? Trashkin, I am just gonna have to concede that I am absolute garbo at finding giant lichen. Well, I can try a couple of more things. I'll give it another once round, then we'll call it on that. Ah, there we are. I dialed the grass fader all the way back, Trashkin. So that's your giant lichen. Valuable as all get out. Incredibly useful. And incredibly difficult to spot if you have the graphic settings a wee bit up. So you heard here, if you're having trouble finding giant lichen in the swamp, dial back that grass some. Also makes other ingredients and some ore deposits perhaps a little bit easier to find. But you still gotta do the work of gathering it. So, Trashkin, I'm gonna get right... Alright, Trashkin, that took a lot longer than expected, but,
You're someone who can get things done.
yes, I am.
Still warm from the oven.
I might have slightly over-prepared.
What do you think you're doing?
You have committed crimes against Skyrim and her people. What say you in your defense?
You got me.
Smart man.
He's still alive? That didn't do the thing? I better still have my 25 poison on me. Oh, so I do. Okay. Square deal. Though I'm surprised I didn't get to play the
For a dragon to attack Kynesgrove. Why?
Wait, I'm a Fane. Relax, everyone. Fane business just happened to be depositing massive quantities of poison in someone's pockets.
Those green apples you sold me the other day were delicious.
Aren't they? I always set some aside for myself when the traders bring them up from the south.
I'm sure you could charge double for those and still sell them all within a week.
You're right. I'll have to remember that the next time I get a shipment in.
Patience.
Fresh baked loaves, still warm from the oven.
Aha. Now is the opportune time. Yet again.
Filthy pickpocket! We are routed! Pull back!
Silix.
By the order of the Jarl. Stop right there.
Oh, we'll look the other way this time. Even the Jarl's influence has its limit.
Again. We're getting this done, Trashkin. We're getting this done.
Please, someone do something.
Okay, again. Have the opportunity. We just gotta reverse pickpocket these landmines in. I have got to get a hold of some better poison.
Please, someone do something.
Enough!
Stack doesn't seem to be doing the trick either. Again. But better. I hope. Because I'm not waiting for you to take your hunting trip.
filthy. By order of the Jarl, stop right there. Oh, forgive me, Thane. I didn't realize it was you. We'll look the other way this time. But even the Jarl's influence...
What happened?
Oh, that counted as murder? Well, joke's on me, I suppose. All that work, and I still got blamed for murder.
Vegetables for sale?
You know, I'm all for silent options, but we're just gonna rack this one up to that wacky Bethesda quality in systems. This, technically speaking, that shouldn't happen, but it did, so who knows what went wrong. Maybe they always intended you to get got on those. I couldn't tell you. So before we call it, let's get home and get another what do from Astrid. See where we're going, see what we're doing. Half my plans for this episode have unraveled as we've spoken. Falkreef and step on it.
Need a ride?
Yes.
Where do you want to go?
Falkreef.
Climb and back and we'll be off.
Okay.
Oh, steady.
Take me away. To where things make sense.
I find your hand in my pocket. I'm going to cut it off.
Okay. Hey, Petunia! Petunia seems to be wherever I need them to be. Weird. Shame I can't claim you as my own, Petunia. But, the chestnut horse, will be high on the priority poll list, and we will simply assume that is Petunia, who we have called from the wilds and claimed for our own. So nice to see you again. Bye, Petunia! Alright, first order of business. Let's go see our guy. The snarkiest
You're
man.
back.
Shortly,
What
shortly.
do I have to say? Is the amulet authentic?
Yes, but more important things. Including all these wonderful, wonderful poison ingredients. No wonder Babette is so busy making poisons all the time. But does it have a name? Why no name, Babette? Alright, good news. I took all free out.
Still here? What's the matter? Ah, so the hunter came to know the fear of the hunted, hmm?
Yes.
Your payment, my friend.
That is the
Well
hardest
done.
I've worked for 600 gold in a minute.
Personally, I've always found Argonians to be incredibly unpredictable opponents, especially near water. In any event, nice work. Here's your payment.
Happy to.
Ah, well done, well done. Those caravanners can be an elusive bunch. Takes a fair bit of stalking to take one down, but then that's half the fun, isn't it?
It is when you don't drive yourself
Well earned
neurotic
indeed.
with it.
Just one right now. I need you to eliminate an old woman named Agnes, a servant in Fort Greymore. She's a maid, old and feeble. But with this contract, it's much more a matter of where than who.
You don't say.
Your political affairs are your own, but any allegiance you may have in the ongoing war could very well affect your access to Fort Greymore.
Mm-hmm.
You've got people to kill, my friend. Best get to it.
You got it. Huh. My map updated just like that.
It's been quite a boon, looking like a child. No one ever suspects a thing.
It sounds like the voice cast on this, mostly pulled double and triple duty, and I didn't notice until I looked at the credits, so hats off to you on that. Huh. Never read the book. Actually, let me get a quick comparison in armor. 0 was what we started with. Oh, okay, shredded armor. And for you mages out there, we'll add that to the home collection.
Good, you're back. Well, the Elder Council?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, now that explains quite a bit. Motier, you naughty, naughty boy. Hiring the Dark Brotherhood to help you rise beyond your station. Delicious. Was Mallory willing to buy the amulet?
Here's the letter.
Splendid. Then we're ready to begin. Or, more specifically, you're ready to begin. After all, you're the one the Night Mother spoke to.
That I am. I'd be cautious
Now
about
then,
that, though.
I hope you have something nice to wear, because you're going to a wedding.
A wedding?
Well, more like the public reception. It should be a lovely affair. You'll mingle with the guests, eat some cake, stab the bride.
Oh, I have something different in mind.
You've got to kill the bride at her wedding. And they say romance is dead.
It's a classic.
Your target's name is Vittoria Vici. She oversees the East Empire Company's business holdings in Solitude. The wedding is being held in that city, at the Temple of the Divine...
Okay. But before I do that... I gotta convince Victoria Vici to release that stuff. Reload. We'll pick that up next time, Trashkin. Whoops! Well, I picked a fine time to visit. At any rate, Trashkin, that's gonna do it for this episode. I've been your humble host, Rascal Trashbear. I hope you enjoyed your time during my penalty round of Skyrim, A Thieves' Life, for my many crimes against gaming. It is a burden, but one I bear gladly. To continue my favor with the Trashkin Elite, because without them, I would just be a gibbering, neurotic mess, really. And play a lot fewer tabletop RPGs. So, if you haven't subscribed already, which we did very recently at time of recording, past 100 subs, but we could always make more room around the trash fire, though we might have to upgrade to a trash bonfire at this rate. Feel free to hit the subscribe button at the bottom left there. Feel free to turn the bell on or off as you choose. It's your feed. I'm not going to tell you what to put in it or not. And heaven knows I wouldn't want to hear from someone 3 times a week about new videos. But I do post at least 3 times a week. And of course, if you care to work your way to the comment section, the likes button, the dislike button, if you got a comment, critique, request, or you're feeling bored, the best way to get a hold of me, of course, is in the comments section or over on Blue Sky. I'm not a difficult raccoon to find there. With that said, until next time on Trashier Gaming, remember to count your spoons, medicate, hydrate, take care of yourselves as best you can. Don't forget to tell the people you love you give a good damn. Play some games. Good night, and I'll see you all in the next one.